Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 5 of the Football Card Podcast. Well, in today's video, we're converting to stickers. It's the Football Sticker Podcast today. We're going to be reviewing the 3 sticker collections from this season, 1 top set and 2 Panini sets. We're with Toby again. Hello, how are you?
Oh, I'm very well, thanks, Jack. Great to be back. Can't believe we're 5 episodes in already. And looking forward to reviewing some brilliant sticker collections.
Absolutely. And before we get into any sort of chit-chatting about the sticker albums, on the screen now is a picture of the Super Chat icon. If you do want to donate and help us out in future podcasts, please feel free to hit that Super Chat icon. It will massively help us fund future podcasts. For example, in an upcoming podcast, we're doing a box break of some trading cards. So to fund future ones like that, if you could send even a quid, something like that, via the Super Chat icon, there is a link, there is a picture on the screen of the Super Chat icon, which you can click and donate a bit of cash if you wish to, but it's not compulsory. But yeah, also make sure to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already before we get into this review. So first sticker collection, which will be covered mostly by me because I'm the only one who collected it, as I said before, was the Topps Champions League sticker album. I mean, the cover's really nice. There was different front covers for EU collections as well. This obviously featured Big Boy Van Dijk on the front and quite a few decent players down there as well. Quite a sizable album, quite tall. As you can see, compare that to my scalp, it's quite a big album. But yeah, what do you think of the front cover then?
I like it. I mean, I think it's fairly simple. It's in keeping with sort of UEFA branding, which obviously Topps have got to do, as it's a UEFA Champions League sticker album. Good choice of players on the front, obviously with one of the winners last year and some very good players from across Europe. And then again down the bottom, kept it nice and simple, sort of players from different teams. I mean, I can't argue if it's simple, but I like it. And yeah, very, very UEFA is what I would say, but that's to be expected.
I think next season they should probably try and get the Europa League in here somewhere as well. Maybe a Europa League and Champions League sticker collection. And even though this sticker collection is Topps' best sticker collection in a long, long time, there's still a lot of work to be done. But yeah, it's a very nice front cover, I must say. On the back, it just has bits about the swap and play tours, which never happened. So as we go into the album, classic UEFA advert there, always on the front cover. And then we've got some stickers. I mean, I haven't got anywhere near a complete set of this because it's so hard to do so. And the problem with top sticker collections is that quite a few of the packs are quite similar in terms of if you buy a box, you're going to get the same old stickers. You're not going to get anywhere near a full collection. It was £1 for 10 stickers. I mean, what do you think about that? £1 for 10 stickers?
It's difficult, isn't it? Because I think stickers, certainly over the last sort of 10 years, have gone up in price. I mean, from being sort of 35p a packet, they've gone up to £1. Albeit you do get 10, which I think at one point we were getting 5 for 50p. So it's not too bad, but I think there's probably people out there that would, maybe prefer them to be slightly cheaper. But yeah.
I mean, they look kind of nice, don't you think? I mean,
I like the first impressions from me. I like the design. They've got quite a nice effect. I like the way that things are slightly off center and the stickers are centered. I think that's quite a nice little effect. Is that stats at below in the bottom of each player?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like that effect a lot. I mean, it's very simple. The badge, the kits, star players, stadium. Yeah, from first impressions, I think Topps have done a good job there.
Yeah, as I said before, it is definitely Topps' best sticker collection in a long time. It's just a shame at how they issued the stickers in the packs, and the album quality itself is quite naff. As you'll see in a minute, a page has already fallen out, so that's not great. But definitely, as I said, one of Topps' best sticker collections in recent years. There's Bayer Leverkusen there, and I really like how it's quite simple. It's really nice and simple, especially on the player department. You've got all the players there, and you've got loads of stats on this side as well with a star player sticker there. So it's, as I said, very nicely designed and very, as you said, UEFA branding all over the shop.
I like the way it keeps its format. How many teams are featured out of interest? Does it feature 20, 22?
26.
Okay, so only group stages. I think there's 32 teams in the group stages. So it's only missing 6 teams. What about towards the back? I'm sure you'll get onto that in a minute. But do all the teams that came through the qualifiers get?
Yeah, they'll be in there. So I think that might make it to the full 32 actually, we go back right to the back, so we've got Tottenham there, Valencia. So some big teams in here. And they've chosen teams which didn't get cards in the match tax collection. So this is a great way for collectors to see some of the players from other teams, which they didn't get in the match tax set, which was, as we know, not great this year. But there's Ajax, obviously qualified via the playoffs, I believe. And, they're knocked out already, aren't they?
I'm pleased they featured. Yeah, they did get knocked out. But I mean, I'm pleased they featured these teams. But at the same time, again, if they just waited a couple of weeks to print, then we could have had them looking the same as the other teams in the collection. Again, I can understand why the rush to get it out, particularly because of the way the qualifiers work and then how quickly you jump into the group stages. But at the same time, if they just waited a little bit longer, I think it could have made the quality of the product that little bit better.
Yeah, so it's 26 teams plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So everyone's featured.
Yeah, everyone's featured. So, I mean, you can't complain about that. But as you said, maybe wait a few more weeks and then these would have been formatted the same way. But I suppose because they are playoff teams, they wanted to get... Maybe it works as a playoff team, but if it was teams which didn't qualify via the playoffs and they did this for like teams which aren't as relevant as other teams, then that would have been a bit bad. But I'm not too fussed about that, to be fair. I mean, overall, in terms of the design and the collection itself, I'd probably give it a 6, maybe, 6.5.
No, I'd agree. I think the stickers themselves are actually, I think they're quite nicely designed, quite simple. I think they've done a good job there. Room for improvement, but yeah, I quite like it.
Yeah, I think maybe a 7 would be quite nice for them, to be fair, because it is for Topps. As we know, their sticker collections they're not their strong point, but they've done quite well this one, so I'm quite happy with that. But moving on, we have arguably what's going to take up most of this video, just this absolute beauty. Panini Football 2020 down here, Premier League logo. It's got the Premier League like pattern embossed on it, or it's really nice. Oh, it's just wow. Premier League logo on the back and then all the teams. It's just I'm lost for words.
It's like, and obviously with the spine as well, the words down the spine. It's just I was impressed. You know, I waited. I think a bit like you. I waited that little bit longer to start collecting this for the hardcover album to arrive. But what a lovely album it is. It really is.
And with the hardcover shell, I think it's called, or cover, you can just put it on a bookshelf.
Slipcase.
Slipcase. Yeah. How much was it again? Was it 25?
I think it was 20. Was it? I think it was. Was it £20?
Well, something around the £20 mark. So definitely worth the money. It really was to get an album this quality. Panini's first ever Premier League collection or sticker collection. It's beautiful, isn't it? Look at that.
It is, and I think, you know, obviously we've covered the history of Panini and the Premier League license in our Adrenaline XL video, and if you haven't watched it, please go and check that out. But you know, there was a lot of anticipation for this, far more than the cards. I think in the UK there was a real sense that, okay, we're going to get a really high quality sticker album to rival those that Panini produced for the World Cup and the European Championships, and they certainly haven't disappointed.
Yeah, it is amazing. How much was it per pack? Was it 70p?
70p a packet, and I think 70p. was it 5 stickers in a packet? I think
70p for 5 stickers. The sticker quality was the best sticker quality I've seen for a sticker collection in years, because we've been used to top sticker collections. As we know, they're pretty much paper, but these are proper thick stickers, and they're easy to peel off. And if you do misplace a sticker, you can easily take it out, obviously within reason, and then put it in the right position. But as you can see, front cover: Harry Kane, Mason Mount, Van Dijk, Sterling, Dan James. Can't go wrong with these players. They're a bit of the home nations represented, plus Van Dijk. And got the Premier League teams down there. Nice purple and yellow design. And I think this is how the Adrenaline XL set will be designed next year, with this sort of branding, which is brilliant. That's what we need for the trading cards, as we talked about in the last video.
Exactly. I think, you know, this is where we can probably make a comparison with the Topps Champions League album. Again, they've been very consistent with the branding in terms of in keeping with obviously the Premier League colour schemes and the themes that the Premier League require, the palettes. You know, that's what I describe them as, sort of the colour palettes and the design palette. So I think, you know, I like it. I think it's very, you know, really, really nice and simple, but at the same time, very effective. And it screams out to you that it's a sticker album, and nice and bright and colourful, really.
Absolutely, you're spot on. So as we open up the hardcover album, we've got this lovely little page. In the normal album, it doesn't have this page. This is obviously for the hardcover album. Then we got a bit about the stickers, and then the first number one in the collection, as always, is the trophy. There it is, looking lovely, nice shiny sticker, and then the Panini logo just there. Let's get to what team should. Oh, obviously we've got this page with all the funny. Yeah, the contents page. It's the first time I've seen something like this, where a contents page where it has little funny team stickers, and then just tells you the page number where to find your team sticker. So that is cool, isn't it?
Yeah, I liked it, and I think the other thing I liked was as well is that, particularly for sort of younger collectors, it's quite nice to know the geography of the Premier League, and that little map in the top left corner there is quite a nice little addition. But yeah, no, it was nice to see something different, some innovation.
Absolutely, you're spot on. Oh, yeah, as you said, that map, we love those sort of things in collections. For example, the nationalities on stickers as well. It just makes a big difference. I think it makes it more educational as well as fun and a hobby. So as you go, let's pick a team. What should we go to? Liverpool FC. Here they are. I mean, look how nicely that's designed. Just talk us through it, Tobias.
Well, it just works so well. I mean, love the fact that they've got the badge on the top left, the team name across the top there as well. A couple of pictures of the players on the top right, their social media and website links, and then the way that they've laid out the stickers in the album. Really lovely spread, so it's symmetrical on both pages. Some information about the finishes on the bottom left, on the bottom right, the sort of the preferred formation of the manager, and then a really good selection of the players. What I can't fault about this collection from Panini is that at the time of going to print, all of the stickers for all of the teams, I believe, were correct. And yeah, it's just a fantastic design. I love it.
It's beautiful, and it works for every single team. Obviously, if you get onto this page, it has the more statistical bit, which is nice. Usually this is before the team stickers and all the individual stickers. But I like how it's after. I think that works quite nicely. And it has all the players who didn't get a sticker just along there, which I think is forgotten about really, because that's just a really nice inclusion, I think. And then we've got obviously the team photo, we've got a power pairing, and we've got a key player there as well. So that's very nice. And the captain, can't forget that. And the manager. Obviously, there was a few manager errors because this was printed at a time when pretty much every manager was getting sacked, which is a big shame for Panini. Obviously, Unai Emery is in this album. Pochettino. Yeah.
Exactly.
As you can see here, let's go to Arsenal. There he is, Unai Emery.
Oh dear. Don't show me him, please.
No. And then obviously, as we get into the middle of the album, we've got the Premier League Elite. Lovely, lovely gold stickers. Basically, the star player, essentially, for each team. I love the gold design. We love a gold sticker. Really good quality. Lovely stuff. Look at that. Oh, nicely designed.
Some of the nicest stickers. Again, I love the way that they've incorporated some of sort of the Premier League branding, where the player name sits. There's sort of the lightning bolts going across the sticker. We talked about in some of the Panini cards that they use some of the, photo shoot shots. And they've done that again here for these stickers. They're not all in the same pose as they were with their main sticker, which is a really nice touch. Again, some nice stats there on their appearances in the Premier League and sort of how many games they've won and lost, and their goals, or clean sheets, which is a really nice little touch.
Again, it's very informative, this album, as well as something fun for any age to collect, really. I've seen people on Twitter of all ages collecting this, and it's in terms of channel views, actually, this is the most viewed sticker collection I've had on the channel by a mile. So it just goes to show what kind of cult following this sort of product brings to YouTube, especially, and it just shows the power of Panini sticker albums.
I think it does. I know this is something that Panini market a lot themselves, but really sticker collecting, it doesn't have an age cap. It doesn't have, no doubt they've probably got a target audience, but I think the range of people I've seen online and even going into shops and buying these, it's been from young kids to much older adults. So I think, the appeal of collecting a collection like this really hasn't been lost on people. I think it's fantastic.
And I think, the marketing of this collection was fantastic. They sent free samples to ex-footballers. They had a TV advert. They've had these big stands where you can buy the products in superstores and news agents and stuff like that. So it's just, again, the marketing for this collection is fantastic. Chris, if you're watching, you're a legend. You know what you're doing. Make sure to smash the like button if you haven't already. But I mean, look at that. Here's the legend stickers. Look at that. So we've got Shay Given, Gary Neville, Michael Owen, Jamie Redknapp, and Ian Wright. Nice a bit of information underneath every legend there as well. And they're the Cadbury FC legends. And then we've got the player of them, or the awards at the end of the season. We've got, what's this one? Playmaker, Golden Glove, and Golden Boot. So very nice. Nice inclusion.
Yeah, again, it's nice that they've included the legends. Obviously, it's a little bit of promotional and partnership material in the middle here with the Cadbury theme. But again, what I do like is the awards and sort of a lot, the understanding and the detail in what they're given out for. I think, the level of detail, and I'm probably going to mention it a few times in this album, it's unbelievable. And I mean, turning the page, moving into the next section, I'll get it up on screen, but I'm sure Jack will too. It's the Premier League by numbers section. I nearly dropped my album. But yeah, nice little section there. Again, this is a nice little addition. I thought I tried to feature players from different teams. Some had stickers, some didn't. But it was just a nice little addition where they sort of talked about a few different records that have been broken and a few personal statistics for individual clubs or players. So we got, for example, I know it hasn't got a sticker, but Christian Eriksen there with the total distance covered, and that was by more than any other player in the Premier League last season from Eriksen. So yeah, just a nice little feature, I think. Very colourful, very bright, and again, just adds to the quality of the album.
I can't reiterate enough how brilliant this sticker collection is, and if you haven't already, there's still time. Go out there, buy some packs, buy a box. They'll be quite cheap by this point. Go out there, buy a box. You do you. Get some packs.
Exactly. I mean, I saw the advert again on the telly. I think it was last night. In between one of the advert breaks of the Premier League, it might have been before, but yeah, I definitely saw it last few days. So it's still out there, still on shop shelves. So as Jack said, yeah, go out there and buy the thing.
Absolutely, and obviously they have the update stickers, which were released a couple of months ago. About a month ago, probably.
Yeah, it was. I know, obviously, details sort of began emerging in March, didn't they? And again, that sort of built the excitement, built the anticipation for people to be able to complete their sets. Just while Jack gets the update, goes to the back to get the update stickers. In the UK, they were released in this nice little tin set that I've got up on screen now. Really nice little update feature. Obviously, it's in association with the Sky Sports. So some, nice sort of design branding in the box, but it's just a standard tin. And Jack's got the update set just there on screen.
There we go. Transfer update, as it says there, in association with Sky Sports. And it definitely had the Sky Sports deadline day branding and the transfer centre branding they like to use, which is iconic in the UK when it comes to transfer window. Something we all get excited about. And that's what, again, it's just the branding of this, the way it's designed. I'm lost for words. And here's all the update stickers for some players who didn't feature in the main set or on loan at other places but were called, like Eddie Nketiah, or just players who signed, or just players who've come up from the academy and made a few first team appearances. They're all featured. There we go. I mean, just look at that. Look how nice that is. Wow. Obviously got arguably signing of the window there, Bruno Fernandez. What a player. What a player.
Indeed. It's just, really lovely addition. Something that we haven't seen. I mean, I personally haven't seen this in the UK before, where there's a designated section for update stickers to be added into the main album. I think that's a really nice touch without having to stick the stickers over existing stickers in the main album. And it just, another little element, another little feature, tiny little addition, but it makes all of the difference. And there we are, the last sticker at the bottom there to confirm that you've completed the collection with the 48th update sticker, if you like.
And yeah, once you stick that in, that means you're done. That's that. There's going to be no more products released from this album. I'm just lost for words. All I would say is, if you haven't got this collection, get it. Just get some packs, buy a box on eBay. There won't be too much these days. Get a box, keep you occupied. It is the best sticker collection I've ever collected.
It's fantastic. Obviously, there weren't just the packets, there were multi-packs. Obviously, I've just spoken about the tin. Yeah, it's an incredible set. Really enjoyable to complete. I know a lot of people that collected the set went and got a box and tried to complete it as quickly as possible. I purchased a box, but at the same time, I sort of took my time completing it, collecting it. It was just really nice to do, and it was such a lovely album, such a joy opening that album up every time, and finding out you had stickers you needed, putting them in the album. It was absolutely brilliant. And you mentioned the marketing, and obviously Panini did a great job of that. Just one other feature that I'm not sure how many people know about, but they did a release in, I believe it was 442 magazine. So again, trying to target maybe it's the older collector. And in each issue of 442 back in the new year, there was a little sheet of 6 stickers available, again with some nice Panini branding down the side about their starter pack. So yeah, again, really good job in general, I think, and what a fantastic album.
I think it goes without saying this is a 10 out of 10 sticker collection. Just
absolutely
the best collection of the year in terms of trading cards and stickers. Easy 10 out of 10. It is the best. There's nothing I can fault about it whatsoever. The price, I suppose 70p for 5 stickers, but then again, the quality of the stickers, it's worth the money. It really is. And then I think it was 2 boxes of stickers, and you're pretty much there with nearly a full set. And then you could obviously buy the update pack as well, and then you can order by the online service and Panini shop to get the individual stickers. And there was loads of people swapping as well, just online on social media and stuff like that. So it's definitely worthwhile collecting this collection, and that is why it is a 10 out of 10 and the best sticker collection I've ever collected. So well done to Panini.
It's a 10 out of 10, as you say, and I honestly don't know how they can. I'm sure they will. They'll always find a way to better it, but are just incredible for a first Premier League effort. And obviously, I know they're experienced in stickers, but that beats, for me, any World Cup album they've done recently, any European Championship album. It's just a phenomenal sticker album.
Yeah, see, we're lost for words. We're lost for words. It's just
exactly.
It is brilliant. It's phenomenal, Tobias, isn't it?
There we go.
There we go. Got there in the end. But anyway, moving on, we've got the Euro 2020 preview collection. Now this, it's a good addition. And obviously, there was a bundle on Panini's website, Panini shop, where you can buy a sticker album and a full box, and that would get you a completed album, essentially. Now, I did get a completed album from mine. However, I stuck one of my stickers in the wrong position. I didn't realise it until a couple of days later, where I had to order another Rodrigo. We'll get to him in a minute. But definitely worth what was it, £70, £74, or £80? I
think it was £80 for an album and box of stickers, which I've got here. And yeah, it was, I thought quite a good value for the album. I mean, there was I think it was a guarantee from Panini that you would near enough get a full set inside the box, and if you didn't, you could order the remaining stickers on their website, I think for free, or for a small fee. Yeah,
I think postage might have been added on. Not too sure, but with these European tournament collections or even world tournaments, I don't think I quite like it in a soft cover album like this. I think it's more retro kind of thing. But there we go. Look at that. It's quite not the best condition. It came quite battered in the package, but I quite like it. It's, as I said, nice and retro.
Yeah, I think as long as the album quality's there, it doesn't matter if it's soft cover or hardcover. Sorry, but as long as the quality's there and the pages aren't going to fall out, I haven't really got an issue. What I would say about the album, just while I remember, is that I believe there might have been 2 designs. I know there were certainly 2 designs for the stickers. I think with the album there was sort of an orange version in terms of the stickers. So I've got one of the stickers here. As you can see, the border's blue. I believe there was an orange version as well that was released in certain parts of Europe and the world, which is quite a nice touch.
I don't know if you can notice it, but it is really good quality. So the mascot here is soft, and then the actual cover has got a bit of a rough texture. So it's very good quality, even for a soft cover album, but and a really good size. It's the classic European tournament sticker album size by Panini. Is it a square? Just a little bit off a square. I love it. So as you move into it, it's pretty simple. You get your usual inset stickers here. We've got 2 there and then 3 at the back, or however many at the back. You got some half stickers, one there of the trophy, one of the logo, just there. And then we've got some more stickers here, nice 4 stickers, and a message from Panini saying this is just to keep us in the loop, basically. And next season, there'll be another one for the actual tournament, which is lovely.
Nice and nice simple design for the album, really. Keeping, again, as we talked a lot about branding in this sort of podcast, but again, it's within keeping with all the design features from the branding for Euro 2020, which has of course been held across 12 different countries and different venues. And Jack's just got up there the sort of the first page of Austria, which is quite a nice feature.
I really like it. I love how it's got a badge. It's got the team lineup, team squad photo. Got them celebrating a goal, and then it just has a full page of stickers. I mean, look how nice that is. Really, really nice. And even with the captain up there, Captain Shiny sticker, that's Eden Hazard, of course, with Belgium, kind of out of the way, but it works really nicely. It's not symmetrical, but it as I said, it works very nicely.
Again, it's a lovely design. Again, it's a simple. I think what Panini does best is the simplicity as well. And they know that for any World Cup or European Championship collection, people want to have the squad, and they want to see a team photo and a badge. And they've done all of that here. I think it's a bit of a shame, really, that obviously the tournament didn't go ahead, because I think this would have been another really fantastic Panini collection that we'd have had in full. But yeah, there's England again, really nicely designed, and good choices of players as well. No doubt, many of the players chosen there for England would have made the final cut for the 23-man squad that Gareth Southgate would have taken with him this summer.
It is brilliant. It is fantastic. Really nicely designed. I really like the blue borders, actually. It fits in, as you said, with the branding and the theme of the collection. But here's where I went wrong. So underneath Fabian Ruiz here is my original Rodrigo sticker, which for some reason I stuck in Fabian Ruiz's position. And Rodrigo's meant to go here, which it's not even close. So I don't know what happened there. But there's the Rodrigo I had to buy online for like £1, free postage, not complaining. And obviously Fabian Ruiz is stuck on top of Rodrigo. So that's the one error I have made. But if you don't make an error and you stick in all the stickers you get from the box, you're getting a completed album pretty much. And it's just, that's so nice from Panini, especially during these tough times. You just pay the flat fare of about £80. You get a full box. You can keep yourself occupied opening 120 packs. And it's brilliant. I love it.
No, I think it was really good of Panini to bring this collection out, because obviously we knew sort of in March that the Euros weren't going to happen. I imagine by sort of the middle of March, Panini had sort of finalised a lot of their designs, player choices. Had probably gone to I think if you look at the stickers, they didn't escape with having preview put on the back of them. I think they'd probably already gone to print with a lot of their stickers. So, I think fair play to Panini. They could have sort of left it all or chucked it all in the bin, but they decided, no, we're going to give something that's affordable and, very, very easy to collect to our collectors. Almost to say thank you, which I quite like. I think that's a nice little touch, and it doesn't go unnoticed. And I think it, shows that they sort of, there's that respect and that sort of care for their collectors. They know they've got a very loyal collecting base. So yeah, I think full marks to Panini for that.
Absolutely. As you said, affordable as a thank you gift. I like that connotation. It does give off that vibe that it's like a thank you for collectors for sticking with them throughout the year. Because obviously a lot of people have been looking forward to this Euro sticker collection for this summer, because it's what older collectors look forward to. It's something they always collect for every single tournament which takes place in the summer every other year. So yeah, it's just a shame it's got cancelled. But to release one and to make it affordable, that's really nice opinion. And that just shows the class they have. As you can see in the middle of the album, it has a Dream Team section where you can stick in just some random stickers to make your own Dream Team, which is cool for younger collectors, to be honest. I haven't done it myself because I haven't got any, I didn't have many spares, because the box is just fantastic. You get a full album, you don't really get any duplicates. But there we go. I really like that touch. Nice. It's different. We haven't seen that before.
Again, you can't fault innovation. I think it's a nice little touch. I mean, for me personally, I probably wouldn't stick things in there, but I know other collectors definitely would. So yeah, nice little touch from Panini.
Absolutely. And then at the back, it has the qualifying playoffs, which you can fill in, but don't do it. That'll just ruin the album. You'll have pen marks in it. It'll just cover it will, especially if you use a biro, it'll like dig through the page and everything. It's just not worth it. So don't do that. And then we've got some of the playoff teams themselves. We've got Path A, Path B. So quite similar to the Adrenaline XL Euro 2020 collection, where it has the team photos of the playoff teams. I like that. Obviously, it's a shame we couldn't stick these in, but I suppose it was quite late to go to print. But there we go. That's the way of the road. Path C, Path D, and then a roll of honour. Can't complain. Nice. And the records.
There we go. Yeah, lovely. You know, nice little features. We talked about stats and sort of history, and they've done all of that to include that. And there's some stickers there at the back there. But I was just going to mention, you know, obviously podcast a little bit about chat and speculation. I'm going to sort of put it out there that I reckon, I think it would have certainly been interesting to see what Panini would have done had the qualifiers gone ahead. Would they have done what they've done in the album and just had the printed pictures of the squads and the pathways? Or personally, I think what they probably would have done is delayed the release of the album until sort of mid to late April time, and actually included the qualifying squads, if you like, as stickers. And I think those sort of the clue to that is the way that they printed these stickers, and rather than have, I don't know, say numbers 1 to 680, they use the prefix of the national team. So Austria AUT number 9 there. So I think they probably would have printed the qualifying teams as stickers as well. But
that's a nice touch. Yeah, it's just a massive shame. The whole pandemic it's really ruined Panini's plans for this summer. Overall, what would you give this sticker collection then?
I'd say 8.5, bordering a 9. I think it was a really nicely designed sticker album. I think had they probably not had to sort of change things up last minute to get it out there, it probably would have been even better. But you can't really fault them for that. And I think it leaves a really sort of leads in really nicely into next summer, and sort of seeing and sort of getting a taste of what they were going to bring us this summer. And now they've got a whole year almost to perfect that design and make it even better for 12 months time. So I look forward to seeing what that does. I don't know if you agree or not though.
Yeah, no. I'll be interested to see what it looks like next summer. Will they change it too much and kind of ruin it, or will they kind of keep the same sort of theming but make it better in some sort of way? Panini will do fine. We know what they're like. They love their sticker collections. They know how to make a good sticker set, so I'm sure it will be fantastic. But yeah, those are the 3 sticker collections we've just discussed today. Obviously, we had the Topps Champions League one, which was a 6.5, so 7 out of 10. The Euro 2020 preview, 8.5/9. I'd probably push it up to a 9, to be fair. Yeah. Push it up to 9. And then obviously the Premier League sticker collection, 10 out of 10. If we could, 11 out of 10. It is brilliant. Fantastic. But yeah, Toby, thank you very much for joining us today on this podcast.
No, pleasure as always. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Hopefully you've got this far. And if you have, don't forget to smash the like button.
Oh, absolutely. Smash the like button. Depending on however many likes we're on now, let's get to the next goal. Could it be 100? Could it be 50? Could it be 150? You decide. And also, as I said earlier in the podcast, if you do want to help us out by dropping a super chat, the picture on the screen now is of the super chat icon, which you can click and drop us even £1, £2, whatever you want to do. That will help us out massively to create future podcasts. Because next podcast, I believe, will be us opening a Bundesliga box. Am I correct?
I think it is. Yeah. Looking forward to that one. Should be good. Yeah, be nice to get stuck into actually opening some cards and talking to you guys about the cards while we do it. It'd be fun.
Hope you did enjoy this video. If you want to see more, make sure to absolutely smash the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Follow Football Collectibles on Instagram. That's Toby's Instagram page. Just do it. Links in the description. Follow him, help him out, and give him some love. So yeah, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.